For the Ministry of the Environment Finland, who is the lead of that program. Myself, I'm a consultant doing it together with them. This 10-year framework program on sustainable buildings and construction, just to say, it's part of the 6 programs. 4 of them were launched before this one. There's one on public procurement, one on lifestyle education, one on tourism, one on consumer information, and there's one more to be launched that's on food systems. And they are part of the Rio Plus 20 agenda. And since there's tomorrow a slot for that where I can tell more in detail, I assume that most of you will be there. I'm not repeating too much of the stuff of tomorrow, but just to confirm what Ara said earlier, all these programs were preceded by quite wide consultation process covering civil society organizations. We have a number of NGOs and others, in addition to governments, industries, and academia, and intergovernmental organizations.
Let us go to the next case, which is in France with Florent Moretti, who will be informing us about the national action related to buildings and energy efficiency.
And I'll try to highlight the relationship between the central government and local communities, how they can collaborate on the items I'm going to show. So a little bit of context first. There are 300,000, a little more of 300,000 new housings every year in France, and a lot of office and retail space. It matches the needs of the population, but it has some impact on the environment, especially regarding energy. The building sector is the first user of energy. Regarding climate change, it's not that much because we have a specificity. Our electricity comes from nuclear power, and it does not emit a lot of carbon dioxide, but we have to limit it anyway.
To do so, I will ask now Ibrahim Zorbi from Dubai, who happened to be in a real estate company and moved recently to the Dubai Land Department.
So I come from a city, like I personally enjoy driving in the night because I love the lights in Dubai, and we consume a lot of energy there. So my focus will be in energy, not water or waste production, but because we do consume lots of energy, and more than 50%, if not more, of the energy goes into buildings, especially now it's more than 42 degrees with 85% humidity as we speak. So we do need a lot of energy for our air conditioning. But as you can see, we consume lots of energy, and mainly it's consumed by buildings. Our target I'm going to take you back to the future, our target by 2030 to diversify our resources of energy from traditional fossil fuels into more diversified sources of energy. The update I have on this, this 5%, it's now 15%. So it's been approved by the cabinet, by the prime ministers, and we're going to invest more in renewable energy, so the 5% will be to 15% by 2020.
Now the last intervention comes from a city where, in fact, usually the reform in China has been moving on, which is Shenzhen. And we hope that this reform spirit will also be in the context of buildings and resource efficient cities. So, Kevin, the floor is yours.
What I want to introduce is about the mechanism and the business model we want to create under support of UNEP to improve the resource efficiency in the private sector, and at the same time make a company more successful, make more money. So So our idea is to set up a green urban upgrade foundation. Since we think that, so in China, we have a great demand for the urban upgrade. So this is a partnership. We want to create a foundation. It's not by ourselves. I want to create a foundation with other partners. So this is a partnership of our